Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm here. Okay, I'm also going to do one other thing too. Try to get to do one thing. Oh, there we go. Just give it a second. Come on. Trying to get everything coordinated. All right, anyway, I'm Jeremy Hobbs, and today I am here. Will you state both your names for me, please?
My name is Ashley Thorn.
And my name is Kaylee Cochran.
Again, another instance with the Hooch. It seems like we just can't give these people a break, can we? But that's because, I mean, I think it's been going unchecked for so long. And it's, you know, I'm glad that y'all came forward and talked about this issue because, you know, your voices help other people come forward and realize, hey, I was treated like this. It's not right, and I need to say something about it. Because there's still people out there right now. I've got 4 people that won't say anything. They're afraid to. Mainly because, you know, they've been watching the feeds and everything else. And so it's been kind of, you know, they're scared to say anything. And, but I commend you both for coming forward and talking about this issue. I know we already posted a brief synopsis about it online with some pictures and everything. But I'm going to go ahead and let you both tell your story. You both swear the truth, the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Just state your name and again, and give us the account.
Hi, my name is Ashley Thorn, and this is my girlfriend, Kaylee Cochran. Basically, we went to the Hooch earlier in February for a night out with friends. The outfit I was wearing, I've worn many places, to restaurants. I've never been talked to about it or told that it was considered inappropriate or lingerie. When we went inside and paid our cover and were let inside and metal detected, you could see my outfit, even though I did have a jacket on when I first got there because it was cold outside. You could see the outfit I was wearing underneath it. So if I was a security guard, I would tell someone right then and there, hey, that goes against our dress code policy. And I would probably have it posted somewhere so that way they could physically see it. But I wasn't. So we go inside, we're dancing, we have a good time. It gets hot. So we step outside. And at this point, me and my girlfriend are holding hands, exchanging a couple kisses. And then it wasn't until we go back to get in line to go back inside that I was told that I needed to put a jacket on because my top was considered lingerie. I then tell them that, you know, I wasn't told that before, but I do have a jacket inside. I can put it on. So we go inside, we find our friends. I put my jacket on, and we start to dance some more. It just gets unbearably hot. It's very crowded at this point. So I ended up taking it back off because I was in there for 2 hours beforehand without it on dancing, and no one ever said anything to me. And that was when it was slow. So I ended up taking my jacket back off. And me and my girlfriend are dancing, kissed a couple of times. And I kept feeling like I seen a flashlight or something flashing like a picture. But I just brushed it off to maybe someone's taking some selfies. But as soon as I had that thought, someone leaned down and said, I know they told you outside that you need to put your jacket on or leave. So put your jacket on or leave. And at that point, I was like, seems like a whole lot of close my tab and leave to me, because that was really rude and disrespectful.
Yeah. And once she let me know that she had seen a flash of something that may have been a picture, I went up front to the security guards that are outside that do the covers and everything. And I asked the girl that was taking the money, I said, are your security guards on the inside allowed to take photos of anyone on the inside and, you know, send it to you all to relay a message or, check on things like that. She said, yes, they are. I said, okay. So I went back inside and I asked that security guard that I spoke with my girlfriend. I was like, hey, I'm just going to ask you a question straightforward. Did you take a picture of my girlfriend? Like, what was that? And he was like, oh, I didn't take a picture. It was my flashlight. I was trying to give you guys a warning. I was like, okay. I said, I didn't even think at the moment to ask to prove, but at that moment I was pissed off already. Because I mean, honestly, if it was that serious, number one, we should have been approached when we had first gotten there. If it was that serious. Number two, even when he did approach us, it's a business. You work for this business. Don't approach me like an asshole. Like, don't do that. And that to me, it was just saying we need to go ahead and leave, because at that moment we could tell like it's bad energy. So we went ahead and left after that. Don't really see us going back.
Yeah, no.
No, I understand that. Now, there was no other prior engagements or nothing like that. Nothing was said before that. This is your first time there?
Yes.
Okay, and you said that the dress code was not posted anywhere. There's no signage or nothing.
No.
They don't have anything posted before you come in. They don't even have their cover prices posted. It's kind of like you get to the door and they tell you what they want to tell you at that time. It's word of mouth.
Right. So I mean, it's like they get to pick and choose who they want to terrorize, basically.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I appreciate y'all coming forward with this. I mean, because other instances out there, people with dress codes and everything else. Well, I'll just go on the record. There are a lot of clubs that do have dress codes. Because for some reason, guys think women can't handle themselves because they might dress provocatively. You go out to have a good time. You want to show a little bit of whatever. I mean, so yes, they do have dress codes out there, but at the same time, though, they have to have them posted. If they do not have them posted, it's not a policy. And furthermore, I mean, for each person, you're okay, but you're not okay. How many people were in there? I know you don't have any photos or anything like that, but how many people were in there that had less on than you did, or a little bit more risque, as you put it?
I would say a good
Yeah.
of the women
Yeah.
that were in there.
At least 4 to 5.
Like bartenders were.
The bartenders were in like some Daisy Duke shorts and tight tops.
Which is showing more skin than what my girlfriend was.
Because I was wearing pants. Literally, the only thing you could see was the little cut opening of my shirt. That was like a little triangle.
Right. I saw the pictures of it and everything else. I mean, I've seen a lot worse as far as going into clubs and things like that. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. It's not lingerie, first of all, by no means. It is, spaghetti strap or whatever. But at the same time, though, if they have a policy, like I said, they need to have it posted. That way, it's fair for everybody. When they come there, hey, I know what I can't wear. I had another instance from somebody that said they had to change almost every other week. Now, here's a question a lot of people say: why do they keep going back? Well, there's not a lot of places that you can go in clubs, like you said, that are packed. They'll have a lot of people that go to it. So, but y'all have already said that you're not going back to it and everything else. And I apologize on behalf of our community that you had to suffer through this and, and had to go home and not have a good time. But, I hope that other people out there will step up to the plate, do as y'all have done, and speak up, because, there's a lot of people out there that have been assaulted and everything else, and have been verbally abused in some ways, and things, cussed out and everything else. Now, I know we can get hectic as well because you're mad. They didn't have a policy. You done paid your cover. How much was your cover that night? How much was it each person? You remember?
When we got there, I think it was $10 maybe
10 something. But then when we stepped out and those army guys didn't want to pay the cover, they had bumped it up to 25 a person.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Then you lost your cover and everything else. Then you have already spent money there and everything. And then they just give from throw you out like yesterday's trash. And you were there for 2 hours, correct?
Yes.
It was probably about like 3 altogether.
No, because
No?
when I look at the timestamps of my phone of like when I first took a picture with Foreman, and then whenever we had that rant in the car, it was like right at 2 hours. So I feel like
Oh,
we stepped
okay.
out at like an hour and a half.
Okay.
So it was right at 2
2
hours.
hours it took them to realize, like you said, when you first got there, when nobody was there, you took off your jacket.
Exactly.
So, I mean, if there was a problem, they should have told you about it at the beginning, not later. But like you said, it was a changeover shift in bouncers. Is that correct?
No, they just switched positions. Like the ones from at the door came inside, and the ones that were, it's like some of them switched spots.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that gives me a little bit more information. All right, I appreciate all this. It's all going to be submitted to Land Legal for them to build whatever case they need to, because discrimination does happen. And, you know, I'm sorry that it happened to you. I hope that you're doing it wrong. You just keep living your truth and going out there and being you.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much for joining me today. And you have a wonderful day. Take care. I'll keep you informed.